Hi everyone, welcome to Crafting Hour. I am Jenny. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live from Melbourne in Australia. How are you all? So great to be back with you all. I missed last week. We have had a bit of a rough month with illnesses. My husband has not been at all well. In and out of hospital a few times, so and last week was one of them, so I'm sorry I couldn't get on, but unfortunately I had to put my family first and be with him. So he's all good, he's home from hospital now, and we're just waiting on test results now, so yeah, so I'm here and I can be able to join with you all tonight, which I'm excited to be back. I only missed 1 week, but it just feels like such a long time. Anyway, thank you to everyone who are on replay. If you are joining us from somewhere and you're new, please come and say hi and let us know where you're from. And if you're on YouTube, yeah, please say hi as well and hit the subscribe button. That would be absolutely awesome. I can see a few popping on now, so obviously the notification came out. We're doing a Funfold tonight, everyone. I had to start being back with a Funfold, and it's actually what we were going to do last week, so it was actually good because I had a few practices, so not that you need much practice with this Funfold. It's what we're going to be doing tonight is where's the actual thing saying what it's called a hidden pop-up flap Funfold. That's a mouthful, isn't it? A hidden pop-up flap Funfold. It is so easy, and all it is, the mechanism is actually a piece of plastic. Anyone else done this hidden Funfold, flat Funfold? Oh my gosh, it's a tongue twister. Anyway, okay, I'm just going to pop on. I see a lot of you are popping on now, so I'm just going to go in there so I can say hi to everyone. I think I have a fur ball in here. I hear some rustling. I know she's just walked out. Hello, Kaz and Joan. And Kaz, thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate that for sharing. Thank you. Means the world, and it helps me with growing my business as well. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hello, Elizabeth and Barbara and Glenda. Barbara, I hope you're feeling a lot better. Yeah. Hello, Pam. How are you? Gosh, guys, Pam, is it next week you go to Bali? I've got a couple of team members, 3 team members actually, heading off to the sunny, warm weather, half their luck. So I said, take me with you. But they didn't take me up on my offer. So there you go. Hello, Maureen from Canada. How are you? It's 7:35 a.m. That's actually not too bad. Usually, I think when Tracy hops on, she's from Saskatchewan. I can never say that word properly. It's usually about 5 or 4 in the morning there. So that's actually not too bad. But yes, it's early. I'm not a morning person. Just ask my family. I am so not a morning person. I usually wake up, well, I'm up, but you don't get any sense out of me until lunchtime. Caffeine doesn't do it either. Hello, Colleen and Helen. And hello, Angela. How are you all? Thank you so much for popping on. Just to let you know, guys, while now a few of you on, who has taken advantage of the free shipping? I have. Yes, I had to order some things for Card and Cuppa, and I didn't know free shipping was on, so I ordered the day before it got advertised. Isn't that annoying when that happens? But that didn't stop me from ordering. I ordered yesterday for free shipping. So I ordered some adhesives, nothing exciting. But when it's something little like that, you're not paying free shipping. Why not? So I just ordered adhesives. There might have been a stamp set I ordered, which unfortunately, and when I say unfortunately, I got tempted by Emma Goddard. If you watch her Coastal Crafter, I got tempted by her. So I thought, oh, that looks nice. Into the cart. So that's what I did. So nothing, that was the exciting bit. Other than nothing all that exciting. So free shipping for everyone in Australia. It finishes, in the South Pacific, it finishes tomorrow night at midnight. So take advantage, everyone. If there's little bits and pieces that you need, good time to do that. And plus you're getting your Stampin' Rewards on top of that as well. Hello, Lillian. Hello, you. You're still working on your order, Kaz. It's hard, isn't it? I get impatient. I just want to say go, you know what I mean? And then afterwards I think, oh, I should have forgotten this. But hey, you can do that anyway, because in the free shipping, it doesn't matter. We're not paying extra shipping. Anyway, I'm waffling. So tonight, as I was saying to you, we are doing a hidden pop-up flap Funfold. I had to say that slowly. It's just a tongue twister for me. I'm going to take you here. I have done quite a few examples because I so got addicted to this Funfold. So I'm going to show you maybe one at the start, just let you know this is what we're doing. And then at the end, I will show you all my other samples. Now, what we're doing tonight, I haven't actually made. So I've just cut a whole heap of stuff and I'm going to be crafting it with you. So, hello, Claire Daly. How are you? What a beautiful weather you're having at your crafty retreat, you lucky girl. That's at Love Portsea Hotel. We were down there. Oh, when were we down there? I don't know. Jeff did gigs down there. They borrow our gear. So, yeah, it's a beautiful area. Glenda, I did a big one. Big order, 25 Stamper Awards free shipping. Yeah, absolutely. It's such a great deal. 25%. Oh, yes, because you're a demonstrator. Absolutely. It's such a great, and that's the benefits of being a demo, isn't it? Getting the discounts on top of everything. So, and plus, speaking of that, we are going to get, as demonstrators, we are going to get pre-order next week for the new catalogue. Hanging out. Can't wait. I love new stuff. We're also getting the new catalogue, but also getting online exclusives. They're coming out again. They come out every 2 months. And yes, so Christmas, everyone. We've got to get in the Christmas spirit. I did a Christmas card 2 weeks ago. That was really weird for me, doing it this time of the year. But yes, I'm looking forward to seeing that Christmas catalogue. Hello there, Mum. How are you? How you going? Yeah, so as I was saying, we are doing a hidden pop-up flap Funfold. Oh my gosh, such a mouthful. And I'm going to turn you over here and I'm going to show you a sample. Okay. Fa la 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 la. That's how it feels too. Oh gosh, it's such a mouthful. Okay, so I am going to show you a sample. Which one do I show? I know there's one that's my favourite. Well, I do that afterwards. Like I said, I'm going to show you samples now, and then I'm going to show you sample. You just saw them. I just realised I hadn't zoomed in. Oh my gosh, I'm standing up, so I just sort of can't see. Maybe I might just put this down a little bit. There we go. I put the desk down a little bit. Okay, I am going to show you. What am I going to show you? I'm going to show you this one. Okay. This is it here. Okay, so as you see, this is Cheers and Sips. I was going to do Cheers and Sips tonight, but then at the last minute, I changed my mind and I thought, you know what? I'm doing the Turtley Cute, what's it called? I've got the Designer Series paper. That's all I have. I don't have the other. I'm doing Turtley Cute Designer Series paper because I hadn't played with it until today with you guys. So this is it here. This is the Cheers and Sips one. And what we're doing is we're just pulling this flap down and we are lifting it over like that. Isn't that cute? So there you go. A bit of a wow factor. Well, that's what we want, is a wow factor. Lillian, thank you for telling me it's 22 weeks until Christmas. Oh my gosh, I don't want to know about it. Thank you. It'll be flying. Before we know it, it'll be 4 weeks to Christmas. So that is it here. What do you think, guys? Has anyone made this before? Isn't it cute? Woohoo! I love doing that. Cut and Cup, are we going to be making one of these? Does that excite you? So there we go. It is so simple. All it is a piece of plastic. The mechanism is a piece of plastic. Isn't it ridiculous? And the piece of plastic that I am using is just from, Cut and Cup, your kits that I send you, the piece of plastic. You just get a piece of plastic from the kits that I send you in that, or the plastic that you're getting in your packaging from Stamping Up. You don't have to go out and buy anything. So this is packaging. from Stampin' Up that I'm using, but in the other ones I just use kits from, plastic from kits that I have made up for cut and cover, because I have to make myself up some as well. So there we go. That's all we're doing. So I'm going to show you, this is my sample. You're going to have to wait till the end to see the others. My favourite is in the others. So as I was saying, we're going to be doing Turtley Cute. I didn't get the stamp set and bundle, which is really, really, really weird for me, because I am I'm obsessed. I love cutesy. But I just thought, nah, I was good. I didn't. So this is what they look like. These have got a few little scenes here. Has anyone got this or played with this? Like I said, tonight's the first night I am playing it with you. I have an idea in my head on what I'm going to do with this, but we'll see how we go. So, aren't they cute? Like I said, I didn't get the stamp set, which is, like I said, very unusual. If you don't like the turtles, and I must admit, I have to say it, some of them do look weird, all right? I'm very honest, and you know I'm extremely honest. Some do look a little bit weird, but that's okay. I've fallen in love with the paper, okay? If you don't like these, then the other side of the designer series paper is absolutely gorgeous. I love this. I love the colours of this. I'm just going to put you up a little bit because you can't really see. Okay, you've got the Ray, you've got the bundle, Kaz. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've made with these. Okay, this is cute. You're into cutesy like I am. I love it. This one here, I was so tempted to make a stage. Like I think I did that a few years ago, made an actual stage, which was quite cute. I think I've got it here somewhere, have I? I might have given it away. I don't know where it is. It might be downstairs because there's still a shelf I haven't brought back up here yet. So this is actually cute. So you can make a little stage or something with this one here. And then on the other side, we've got tortoiseshell. Oh, a wobbler. That would be really cool on a turtle. That would be cool. I would really like that. That's cute. I love all the bits and pieces here. So if you don't have the stamp set, you've got this. And I think some of the dies in the stamp set actually cut out the turtles and all sorts of things. Haven't been too fussed to pay. It does look cute, Sue. How are you, Susan? Yeah, like I said, I couldn't justify myself getting the bundle. So I got this instead. So mainly got it for card and cover, but I'm actually really loving it. Now, this is what we're going to be working from. I thought we could create a beach scene because when it's cold and wintry, I like to imagine myself on a beach. I really, really love this. I love the colours. It's bright. And like I said, they do look weird. I mean, look at the hair. I just think that looks weird. A bit funny. Anyway, they do cut out the turtles. I thought they did. Okay, so like I said, if you don't like the turtles, you've got these amazing DSP on the other side. It's gorgeous, the tortoiseshell. We're going to be using that too. Getting over the 5 week. Oh, have you had the flu for 5 weeks? Oh my gosh. That's dreadful. That is, you've had a real good go of that one. Then you can have a little party turtle here. Having a bit of a party. And on the other side, we've got musical notes, which go well with the musical turtles. Hey, Renee. And then this one here, you can cut these up and make scenes. So what I have done is I'm using this one, but I've cut it up because unfortunately I had to cut off the umbrella and the towel because I just wanted to create a beach scene here. And I have also used this gingham. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of gingham? I love these too. So these, who's got the bee, all about the bees, I think it's called. I can't remember. They're the ones with the hexagons and everything. Those bees will look amazing with these little beehives. And again, you've got your stage. So you can create your own scene here. Now, this is where I think they look weird. I'm not sending a wedding card with them. But anyway, like I said, you fall in love with them. You really do fall in love with them. Colours are very Christmassy. They are. And you know what? I was actually thinking of using Pool Party But tonight, I thought we'd use Poppy Parade. So there you go. A big scene, and it's getting Christmassy. I don't know. So I have cut out all these little bits and pieces here. I've done my homework, so you don't want to see me cutting all these bits and pieces out here. That is a die from the sailboats, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I included seagulls? So this is the only thing that is not included in the Turtley Cute DSP. I've just added seagulls. Okay, so shall we get started? All right, so I've cut out most of it. I'm going to give you the instructions and the measurements on the way as I normally do. So you will need 2 pieces of cardstock, okay, and 1 piece of white. All right, so for this one here, we are going to, well, I'm going to show you actually. This is my little, this is what I do. I use discontinued cardstock that I can't sell because I don't have a full pack. I just use this. So this is my proto, okay, and this is what it looks like in bits and pieces. So they are my protos. So that's all there is to it. As you can see, there's your plastic. So simple. Okay. Aussie beach scene. Aussies can do anything. Absolutely. Absolutely. So there was a lot of, what am I saying with this? There was a lot of pool party in this, and I thought, oh, maybe I could just do pool party. I've got all my little measurements here. And I thought, no, I'm going to do Poppy Parade. So I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll find out. Okay, so with this one here, you will need 2 pieces of cardstock, as I mentioned. Now, we are in inches, everyone. We are in inches, as I normally do a lot of the time for Funfolds. They just work better for me. And I'm not an inch person, but I know a few of you who do inches and are going to be very, very happy I'm doing inches tonight. Okay, so, and I know I do my trimmer the wrong way. It's just the way I've been taught, and I'm in a habit, so it's hard to get back in the swing again. Okay, so we are going 9 3/4. All right, and then we are going 5 1/4. All right, okay. So then what we're doing is we're going to turn it on the side, and we're going to score at 5 1/2 inches. Whoop. There we go. All right. So there we go. Hello, Doris. Yay! I knew you'd be happy with the inches. I think Trudy's going to be happy too. And Kaz. Yay, I saw you say yay. Okay, so there's our score line. Now, what we're going to do now is we are going to create this, okay, this section here, all right? So we're going to turn it around the short side. And what we're going to do, we don't need that anymore. What we're going to do now is we're going to go 1/2 inch on both sides. Okay, 1/2 inch all the way up, and 1/2 inch on this side. All right, now this is where the tricky bit is. It's the only tricky bit. Okay, so we are going to 1/2 inch. Now I want you to go 1/16 of an inch, okay, which is this little guy here. So I'm just going to go to the next section, next line, and we are going to cut up to our score line, okay, up to our score line. I'm hoping you can see that. I'm a little bit ahead of you in the screen, so I'm just hoping you can see. So hang on, I moved it, I think. So we went 1/2 inch, and you'll feel it. It'll lock in. If you move it, your score line will lock that in the ridge there. So we're just going to go up 1, which is 1/16, and we're going from here to the score line. From here to the score line. Okay. So we're just going to go all the way up there. Okay. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to go back to 1/2 inch. All right, and we're going up the next line, so which is 1/16. we're just going to go to there, and same again. We're going, well, in this case, we're going from the score line down to the bottom. Okay, and this is what you're going to be left with. Okay, that's it. So we've got it here. We might as well get on with this. Okay, so we are going to cut each side of those tabs off. All right. And this one. Okay, now we're going to taper now. Now, when you're tapering, I want you just to go to that score line. Don't go to the that 1/16 cut that we made. I want you to go from the score line and just taper. And we're doing that on both sides. So I'm hoping you can see this okay. So we're just going to the score line here. All right, like that. And then the score line here. Okay? So it should look like this. So you've got those little ridge there, that 1/16 should be still there. Okay? All right, I'll get rid of that. Okay, let's put that aside. And we're going to do the inside. Hello, Vicky. How are you? We're making a hidden pop-up flap fun fold tonight. I dare you guys to say that quite a few times. Okay, so this one here, we are now going to 9 15/16. That's a mouthful. So 9 15/16, I just go to the 10 and then I go back 1. Okay, so that's 9 15/16. All right, and then I'm turning it around and then I'm going 3 3/4. That's a simple one. All right, so I put them out of the way. They are your scrap. All right, so we're going to turn it on the long side again, and we're going to go 4 3/4, 5 1/2, and then 6 1/4. Now that's a sneaky one because I'm going to just push that in there. That goes right to the end of your trimmer. Can you see that long piece there? If you can't, just go right to the end of your trimmer, okay? So 6 1/4. Okay, and there are your 3 score lines here. I don't know if you can see them. Red's a hard colour, isn't it? Okay, I don't think I need that for the rest because I've cut everything else out. All right, so let's fold these. Hello, Sue Davis. How are you? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going mountain, valley, and then mountain. So this is what we want. We want an E, or if you go the other way, I suppose it's a back to front E. This is what we want, okay? So mountain, valley, mountain. And I want you to have it looking like so, okay? All right, so let's just make sure these are folded nicely because they need to be spot on. I'm going to open this up. And what we're going to do now is we're going to grab our tear and tape. You can use your Seal Plus if you have Seal. I don't have a nice relationship with Seal, as I've mentioned in the past, so I'm just grabbing my tear and tape. You need something very strong. Wet glue will be fine, but I just think this is going to be a little bit stronger. You want it to hold. So all I'm doing, going on the inside, and I'm just putting tear and tape across because we're going to stick these two pieces together. Okay, and we just, oh, wrong one. Where's my other one? I haven't lost anything yet. That's a shock, isn't it? It'll come, oh my gosh, I picked up the same thing. I don't know what I've done with my pick tool. Having said that, I said I haven't lost anything yet, and it looks like I have. Oh, there it is there. It's what happens when you clean up, isn't it? You can't find things. Anyone else have that problem? I seem to have that all the time. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to place that together like so. Okay? Okay, there you go. So that's what it's going to look like now, okay? So there is our popper that we're going to be using for our Funfold. Okay, so let's just do this one as well. I'm just going to fold these. But before we go any further now, this is where I like to decorate and work out what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do that with you. And then I'll be popping things on here as I go. I just find that a lot easier to do. So what we're going to do now is, I'm just going to show you how this is going to work now. This is going to be folded over like so, okay? So we've got this one here. We're going to fold that over so your flap's inside. We're going to place that on here and fold that over, okay? Your little mechanism is going to go in there, which I'll show you how to do that. And that will fold over, fold those flaps over like so. Isn't that simple? You've got no idea how simple this is. It's just ridiculous how simple this is. So that's it, okay? Now, if it bugs you not having a piece of white on the back, you could. But technically, you know, I don't think it's going to... Normally that would worry me, but I'm not going to bother with that, okay? Because we're only going to look at the front anyway, aren't we? Okay, so let's go back and put things together because... yeah, I think if I put the mechanism on now and then go back to the other, it might get a little bit confusing. So here we go. I've got all our little guys here, so I'm going to be doing a bit of decorating. Now, all this is, again, from Turtley Cute. So what I like to do is this is the front. I like to do the front first. Okay, so this is where my beach scene comes in. All right, so... the measurement you will need for the front is 4 1/8 by 4 1/8 square. Okay, so 4 1/8 by 4 1/8 square. Am I in? Let me know if you am I out of the picture there, because I'm just not sure. I'm further ahead and I can't really see. So 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. So that is your first layer. Again, you know I'm a layer girl. You don't have to do your white layer. It's just something I like to do. And then, as I said to you before, we've got a beach scene here, which I showed you the DSP where I got that from. And that was 4 by 4. Okay, so 4 by 4. So those two should go nicely together like so. And they do. And this is where I thought, oh, Poppy Parade might look pretty. And I think it does. There you go. So we're going to stick that down. That's nice too. I'm going to be using that for something else in this. So let's just stick that down. And we'll start decorating this first before we continue on. So like I said, I have cut out majority of them. I don't mind fussy cutting. You just sit in front of the telly and off you go. But if you do have the dies, they will cut out your turtles for you if you don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure it must cut out other things as well. Oh, thank you, Joan. I'm not out of vision. That's great. Okay, so I had a little guy here with a barbecue because what I was originally thinking was, and I know Father's Day is not till September, but I was thinking of maybe turning this into a guide card. Guide cards are really hard to me. I find them quite difficult, but I've been coming up with a few carding covers, haven't I? I've been even impressing myself. And we've got another mail card coming next month. So, and if you're interested in joining Carding Cover, let me know. It's every week online, so you can be anywhere in Australia and come and join us. We do Monday morning and now Monday night. So, oh my gosh, did I not cut out the barbecue? Oh no, I did. No, I didn't cut out the barbecue. I've got this little guy here all ready to cut it, ready to do some cooking. Guys, I'm going to have to cut out a barbecue. I do apologise. Fancy not cutting out the Barbie. It's the first thing you should think of doing is cutting out a Barbie. So sorry, everyone. So I've got to cut out this little guy here because he's cooking that the right way? No. I want it to go, I want him to go that way. I want the Barbie that way. Don't ask me why. I just want him to go that way. Let's see what I've got left here. I have actually gone through a fair bit of this paper today by the looks of it. Okay, let me just go to the other one that I showed you, those papers, and I'll just quickly cut out this paper. I do apologise, everyone. There we go. There's one going that way. I don't know why, but I have to have him. I think it's because he's going that way, and otherwise I'd have to cut out one going the other way. We don't want that. So I'm just going to cut out this. Fancy forgetting the Barbie. Because guys like to be in charge of the Barbie, don't they? Well, I just want that's a guy thing to me. So I know my husband always uses the Barbie. And my dad used to always cook on the Barbie too. So to me, it's a guy thing. I don't know any different. So I'm just going to quickly cut this out. It won't take me long. It's the beauty about these. They just do not take long to cut out at all. Been a while since I've done a cutesy. And I'm hanging out. I'm hoping the new catalogue will have a few little cutesy Christmassy things in there. I'm so hoping. However, guys, something I'm excited about, and I did get a little sneak peek of some things, but we are getting coloured twine. Happy, happy, happy that we are getting coloured twine. I think we're getting about 6 colours. So I was told. So happy about that. So it's not baker's twine. It's normal twine. Well, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Because I'm not a fan of the baker's twine because it's very flimsy. But yeah, there we go. So there he is. Look, he's got his barbecue now. I'm pretty sure he's happy. Okay, here we go. It's a shame I cut the umbrella out there, but that's okay. You know, a Polaroid picture would probably have a cut-offs there as well. If you think about that, I don't know. Okay, and something else I didn't do is I meant to do, oh my gosh, I'm really good today, aren't I? I was going to do a arch. Thank goodness these are something that is really, really quick. Okay, so I'm getting some arches here, and I want to break up that seam. So I'm grabbing if you don't have these, you're crazy. They are a staple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th one, arch in here. I'm just going to grab a piece of scrap and I'm just going to quickly cut that. I won't put Miss Daisy up on the screen because, hey, it's just, we all know how to cut. So, and we're in the middle of creating here. So I'm just going to quickly do this. So much for being organised tonight. Okay, so I thought we could put an arch up here like so. Now that looks pretty stark, doesn't it? So I have brought out Crush Curry and Pool Party because they're the colours that's in here. And I wanted to make it look like continual. So I wanted to bring this up. And yeah, so I'm doing a little bit of Crush Curry here and Pool Party. Okay. So just to create a little bit of sand and have continuity in there. Okay, so I'm just going to do the other side of my instruction sheet. So professional, I know. All right, I'm just going to get rid of excess. Again, if you had your glass mat out, you don't have to do that. You'll be able to pick up your excess. The reason I don't use my my glass mat, I do use it all the time. It's just I have lots of lights going on here and you will be getting a headache because it'll reflect into the camera. So that's why I don't use it when I'm doing a live. Okay, so there's that. And then we got our Pool Party for the sky because that is all Pool Party colours there. I think that is like your two-tone cardstock there. So, anyone else get two-tone cardstock while it was on sale? I got the Secret Sea. I got a bundle of that. And then I got the kits, as in not the kits, just the multiple bundles that they had. So I just thought that was, and it gave me an option of getting a few. All right, so there we go. We've got that going. I'm bringing in my crushed curry to make some sand. And it's unusual for me because usually I'm doing crumb cake for sand, but that's not what's in the designer series paper. So there we go. So that's basically my beach scene. And we're just going to pop that up there like that. I'm happy with that. Now, hopefully I haven't forgotten any other things. All right, let's put this on dimensionals. Nice new packet here. Okay. Oh, did you miss it, Pam? Oh, what a bummer. Yeah, it's good. If you, like I said, it was a good way of having a go at the two-tone cardstock, which that's why I find the packs. If you didn't think you were going to use a whole pack, using the little multi-packs, they're quite good. So that's what I did. But I did purchase, because I found I use Secret C all the time. I'm in love with it. And I did buy a full pack of Secret C. I must admit I have Secret C, and a long time ago when they first came out, I did get Petunia Pop. My favourite colour. Okay, so let's create this beach scene. He's cooking his fish at the beach. And then I thought we could have a beach ball. And put that at the back there, maybe. I don't know. It's got to go down here. I'll put it down there like that. And then we're going to have a sandcastle, because this is all in the designer series paper. Okay. So we're just going to do that. And then we'll have a sandcastle maybe in here behind our little guy in there like that. I don't know. And then I thought we could have our sentiment going across here like so. Okay, so I've got a few other little bits and pieces in here, so I might leave them because I know where I'm going to put them. Okay, let's put this little guy up on dimensionals. You bought the few different colours. I just think it's an economical way, especially if you don't think that you are going to be purchasing, you know, as in not purchasing, using a whole pack. I think there's 12 sheets in a pack, but still, when you're not sure, I just think that's a more economical way, and it gives you variety as well before you purchase a full pack. So that's what I did anyway. So I got all of them. I have covered up the sun. Isn't that bad? How are you? How are you, Melanie? I know. That was pretty bad, but the arch was too big, so I had to cover him up. Poor little thing. But it's a nice blue sky. So it looks like it's a nice sunny day, so I think the sun will survive. Well, it's going to anyway. All right, we're going to put him here, and we're just going to place that over there. Now, that spatula is looking a bit wonky. Did I put one up there? Oh, no, I didn't. There we go. Maybe I put the dimensional one a bit wonky. I'm going to move you so you're straight. There we go. I did put a dimensional under the spatula. Okay, so this is going to go on here like so. I'm going to put him on dimensionals as well. I love creating scenes. It's something I just absolutely love doing. I think they're a lot of fun. Okay, now with this one here, I'm going to do a little skinny little bit here, and this is where these little guys come in handy. I might as well use up some of these actually. I'm going to do a little skinny bit. Where's my scissors? There they are. I'm good. Wet here in the UK. Oh my gosh, you're in summer. Wow, and we've got sunshine here. Mind you, it was cold, but we had sunshine today. It was beautiful weather. Not that I got to see much of it, because I was working today. Yeah. Oh, what a shame. It's been very hot for you guys over there too, isn't it? You're because I heard sometimes it's what, 26 over there, whereas to me that's nothing over here, but I've been told your 26 would be equivalent to our 30 something. I heard your, yeah, so we have humidity, whereas you guys have a dry heat, don't you? Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, and we have aircon. You guys don't, so it's hard, isn't it? I don't know how I'd survive without my aircon. So bring the, yeah, so it could do with some sunshine in Adelaide. Oh, great, Judy. That means we're going to have a yucky day tomorrow. Did you not get sunshine yesterday, Trude? Because we had a lovely sunshine today. Get out. It's been 38. Oh my gosh. That is hot, and you don't have aircon. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I couldn't handle not having aircon. Whoa. Well, excuse me for saying that. I'll just go and buy some ladies that I know over in the UK, and they were saying it was 26. So, wow. Yeah, I know. It's typical weather, isn't it? It's all periodic. Yeah. I do love the heat. Yes, I do, providing I have got a beach to cool off. Speaking of a beach, I need to move this to make sure that I don't put this on the other side. I need a beach to cool off because I love the beach, but I also need aircon. You got your washing dry today. It was a beautiful day today, wasn't it? I have no idea what it was, but the temperature wise, but it was beautiful. Okay, so because I've got dimensionals on here, I'm going to need 2 lots on underneath the lid here. So I'm just going to grab 2 dimensionals and we'll even that up so our lovely barbecue doesn't look loppy. There we go. And to top it off, wet water. Oh my gosh, you've got water restrictions. Oh my gosh. Well, in some ways, it's great that you've got the rain. Sounds like you really, really need it. Gosh. Yes, I remember water restrictions here years ago. Wow. That's a bit rough. Okay, so I'm just going to place him down there like that. I don't want to go over our little rug here. I think it looks quite cute. So I'm going to use that. And we're just going to place our little ball underneath like so. And again, we're going to pop our sentiment and stuff like that up there. So I'll do that at the end. So this is coming along nicely to what I had imagined. So except for forgetting to do the barbecue and the arch, but at least they're quick fixes. All right, I have a little dimensional hindering me there, but I'm actually okay with that. I'm actually okay. I don't want to push that in too far. This one here, I'm just going to place that behind our little guy here. All right, I might just push that out a little bit because I want that little flag to be shown. All right, and then we're going to place a dimensional underneath so it's not loppy. Oh, no colouring tonight, everyone. It's so unusual for me. The all alcohol blends haven't had a go for a little while. I meant to get my nails done today and I ran out of time. There we go. There we go. All right, so there is our beach scene. I'm just going to see if I've got starfish and that left over. I did cut them out, but we'll just see if we have any left over because I want to use them for the inside. Okay, we are now going to place this on top of here. Oh, I like the red. That really brightens it up. Okay. All right, that's going to go over like so. Nice and bright, isn't it? You got sunglasses on? You should have a pair of sunglasses, really, shouldn't you? All right, there we go. Okay, what we're going to do next, I'm debating, will we do this or we'll do the next section? Just debating, where will we do this? Because I actually haven't been doing this in order. Oh, I'm so glad you're loving this, Barb. I hope you get to have a go. Well, you will be having a go. We're doing this in Cut and Cuppa. I'm just debating. Let's decorate this first, I think. Well, we're on a roll here. We might as well do that, and then we'll put our mechanism and everything all together. Okay, so for this one here, we're going to do this section here. This is where we're going to write, and this is, where is my card that I showed you? Here it is here. So we're going to do this section here now, okay? This section here, all right? So the measurements are 4 5/8 by 3 5/8. So that will go on here like so. And then my designer series paper is 4.5 by 3.5. 4.5 by 3.5. So let's just glue those down together. I'm hoping, actually, I don't even know if that's going to go nicely together. I didn't actually look at it. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind that. All right. Gosh, just imagine if I was cutting these out with you. You'd need quite a few coffees. Oh, I hope you do, Melanie. Send me a pic if you have a go. I'd love to see what you do. This works for all sorts of things, as I'll show you at the end. I've done flowers and all sorts of stuff with this, so I'm pretty, I've just gone nuts with this. Okay, so we're going to pop something in here, and I'm debating about doing it later. No, I'm just going to do this, and I'm just going to pop that on here. You'll see why I'm hesitating. No problem. I hope you get to cool down over there, Melanie. Thank you for popping on. Okay, must be pretty early over there too. My measurements, yes, they are, absolutely. I'm doing inches tonight, so they're the same, absolutely. Because we're the same as you, Mel. We have A4, so we're the same. Okay, so we're just going to do that there. I'm going to go and decorate the rest of it later on. Okay, so this one here we're going to decorate, and this is where our turtle comes in. Turtle shell. We are doing 3 5/8 by 3 5/8. Now, I've done 2 pieces of these. You don't have to do 2 pieces, and I'll explain why in a minute. Okay. Oh, it's nearly lunchtime. Nice. Okay, so we're just going to place that on there like so, and then we are going to use the turtle paper, the shell, and that's just going to go on top like that. So let's do that. I'm pretty sure that will go okay. Sometimes you have to chop off a little bit, but I seem to see this is going okay. Sometimes I've had to, and that's going okay. Yep. Awesome. All right. Like I said, if you're not into the turtles, we've got the most gorgeous paper on the other side. And they're nice and bright, and I love bright colours. They're happy colours for me, and that's why I won't wear dark colours in winter, because I feel like the winter here is morbid and dull enough, so that's why I like to wear bright colours in winter. Mind you, I like to wear bright colours all the time, so. Okay, this is going to go on here like so. I'm just going to push that down. All right. Okay, now, just make sure this flap can move, all right? You just got to make sure that moves. Oh, I'm going to move that over a little bit. Don't you stick. Oh, come on. That stuck pretty quick. Oh, I got a little bit. All right, then I'll just have to do. It's gone. Okay, so this is going to go on here like so. Okay, now you don't have to put anything in here. As you can see, I did on this one. I did. You can leave this blank. I left that white plain if you wanted to write on here, if that's not enough. To me, that's enough for me because I don't write much. I'm not very good at that. I've actually decided I'm going to layer up on here, and I'm pretty sure, I think I'll be okay it not getting stuck, because that's where the mechanism moves forward and back. If you get what I'm saying. Okay, so let's just do this, and then once I've done that, then we can put the mechanism on and we can go back to decorating. I like to do process of elimination, because once the mechanism's on, it does get a little fiddly working out where you want things. So this is I sort of went by a guide of this really, what I did before. So here we go. So we're just going to place that on here like so. And again, if it doesn't meet up, you might need to do a little bit of twigging. Sometimes that happens with your trimming, okay? So we're just going to place this on here. Like I said, you do not have to do this section here at all, because let's put it this way, you're not really going to be seeing it because they're going to be opening it up and going that way. All right. Now, did I give you the measurements to those? I don't think I did. So this is 3 5/8, the basic white, 3 5/8 by 3 5/8. And then the designer series paper is 3.5 by 3.5. I am so sorry. I don't remember giving them to you. If I have, I don't know. Okay, so we're all set now to put our mechanism on. So I'm going to grab my trimmer. I thought I'd finish with it, but I haven't, because I thought I'd do this with you. We're going to get our plastic, and again, plastic from packaging from your stamp sets that come, or kits. If you are in cut and cupper, you're just going to be using one of these. And we are going to be cutting 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Now, the reason I can't use window sheets is because we want this to be really, really floppy, because we want that to move up and down. It's not going to do that with a window sheet. Trust me how I know. I tried it. So don't do what I did. It doesn't work. So we're going to go 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Isn't it great to recycle your packaging? Really good. All right, hang on, I'm going to slide you underneath. 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay, so there is our square. Okay, you can sort of see it. All right, now I think I'm definitely finished with them. Okay, so what we're going to do now, and I'm going to grab this out because you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm just going to place that on here, and hopefully, I'm just going to push you down a little bit. I'm going to grab my tear and tape again. If I can find my tear and tape. Isn't it, it happens to me all the time. I put things down and then where the heck did I put it? I do, oh, there it is there. It was hiding. Okay, so we're going to put tear and tape on this section up the top and tear and tape down on the bottom. Okay, just one row. Okay. All right, so I'm hoping you can see this. I'm trying, you wouldn't be able to see if I just did it on my table. So tear and tape up the top, and we're doing tear and tape, turning around, tear and tape down on the bottom. You are going to be so amazed by how quick and simple this is, because it looks amazing, doesn't it? It looks like, wow. I showed my husband and he goes, oh, wow, when I opened it up. So, and that's what we want. We want a wow factor. So, and I'm hoping this will be a wow factor. So what we're going to do now is we are going to turn it around and we're going to place this in the middle, just sort of work out, you know, wing it a little bit to make sure it's right on each side. And what we're going to do is tape that down, okay? Going downwards, facing downwards, all right? So let's just do that. My pick tool. Oh my gosh, got the wrong one out again. Okay. So we are going to place that up the top like that. I probably wouldn't recommend your seal for this because I think still on this, it'd be so annoying. All right, so then what we're going to do, that's on, we're going to fold this up, so it's going to go upwards. So this is where your bone folder comes in, and we are just going to fold that down and make sure that stays down. All right. Okay, so that will sit like so. Okay, so here we go. What we're going to do now is we are going to go all the way. I'm just having a look in my phone to make sure you can see. Yes, you can. All the way down to our score line here. Okay, our score line. So we are just going to place this all the way down to our score line. All right, and that's sitting on the score line. I love well projects too, Vicky. I'm hoping this is a well for you as well. So, okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fold this like so. All right. And then we are going to just move it so it's centered. I think that's okay. Can't really see. And then I'm pushing this down until we get to our clear plastic. Okay. So I'll go a little bit quick at the start because I know it's nowhere near up here, but we're going to go ever so slowly, and we're going to go down to the plastic. So we want the plastic just, there it is there. Can you see the plastic here? I can see it. So I'm just going to move it up a little bit to the edge here, okay? Just to the edge. You cannot see it, but I know it's there. All right, I'm just going to turn this around. And I'm just going to open that up. Actually, I just moved that. There's a little plastic peeking through. Okay, and then we're going to open that up. And I'm just making sure again I have got that centered. Okay, if you're unsure, just go down again. And look, I moved it again. So I'm just going to have to make sure I do that again. All right, I can see the plastic and now I can't. I'm going to push that up. Now we're going to hold this. We're going to get our pick tool. And we're going to lift up that piece, and then we're going to fold that over like so. Okay. So that should be nicely done. All right, so we're going to push that in. Okay, and this is what it's supposed to do. I'm going to fold these over, and this is what it's supposed to do. So we're going to fold that out, and there it is. Isn't that cool? Can you see how simple this is? All from a flimsy little piece of plastic. It's so cool. All right, so I'm happy with that. So as you see, there it is there. So I'm happy with that. So we're just going to make sure that's nice and sturdy. We are going to move that aside, move that over. Make sure I've got that right. Yep. Okay. So we're going to move it over, turn it over, and we're just going to put tear and tape along here. We're just going to seal it down now. Again, where did I put the... I should stop flicking and moving it. It's just ridiculous. I can never find it. I just had it. There it is. It's hiding behind something else. I just threw it and I shouldn't have thrown it. Okay, so we're going to put tear and tape down now on both sides. We're going to be making it in Card & Cuppa. So if you would like to join Card & Cuppa, come let me know. It's $45 for a month. And we get together each week, and I send you out kits. We make a kit each month. And I'm actually sending out kits for August on Monday, or hopefully Monday, if not Tuesday. So if you would like to join us and you are in Australia, I'm sorry for you overseas people, but I'm not allowed to do that. That's part of the Stampin' Up rules. Come and join us. We are online. So the morning one is on Zoom, and the night one, which is 8 o'clock Melbourne time. The morning one's 10 o'clock on Zoom, and the night one, 8 o'clock, is on a private Facebook page. And I love it. I've been doing it for quite a few years now. When I say quite a few, 4 years. And I absolutely love it. And we've got the most amazing bunch of women. No guys as yet, but we've got the amazing bunch of women, and we've got really close, all of us. So it's like a little family, and I love it. And we, well, say little, there's about 25 of us. So I love it. So come and join us. If you don't, just try it for a month. And if you don't like it, that's okay. You've tried it out. But if you do, we'd love to have you part of the Card and Cuppa family. Okay, there we go. Isn't that cool? Okay, so let's go back to the decorating. I could keep opening that all night, but that gets a little bit boring for you all. So I will continue decorating. All right, so I'm going to tip these out now. Okay, I even got my sentiment order. Oh, I had a plastic. Oh, well. Okay, so let's start decorating here. Ah, Danny, hello. Whereabouts are you? Have you left? Have you left? Are you overseas? I thought you were leaving yesterday. So whereabouts are you? Are you at home, or you are somewhere in Europe? Okay, so I thought with this one, now usually, again, no, unfortunately, no, because I send out kits, unfortunately, Melanie, and yeah, so I send out kits, and unfortunately not, I'm so sorry. Okay, so with this one here, like I said, we're turning it over. It's up to you if you want to decorate that. Like I said, I have done that, but I just think that's a bit plain for me. Those of you who follow me all the time, you know what I'm like. I like detail. So I'm putting up this little guy here, and then I've got to bring in the gingham because that was in part of the DSP, and I thought maybe popping something across there like so. Like I said, similar to what I did with the Sips one. So the trimmer's coming back. I thought I'd finished. I thought you were overseas. You're in Turkey. How did you go with the flights? Because I know you were a bit anxious about it. Did you get to sleep? I'm thinking I might do... I'm going to... to me, I'll go to a centimetre, but I'm going to go 1/2 inch because I'm in inches tonight and I don't want to confuse everyone. Did I go 1/2 inch? Yep. So I'm sticking with the inches tonight. You did leave yesterday. Oh, wow. Bet it's hot in Turkey. How cool you got to be on. Danny attends Card and Cuppa and is part of my team as well. So she's off to Europe for a holiday. Lucky girl, escaping the heat. Okay, I just thought maybe we could do something like that because I feel that looks a little bit... I needed something, didn't it? I had a feeling it would, so that's why I thought maybe we could put that like so, and that could be like a little decoration maybe. I'm going to do it anyway. All right. What time is it over in Turkey, Danny? Are you doing some exploring or is it just a stopover? Okay, let's put this little guy down. I did have a stronger... Oh, oh my gosh, sitting all that time when you've got a bad back, that's not good. I'm glad you got to sleep. That's great. Okay, I'll put this little guy, I might put him down there actually. He looks a bit funny with his snorkel, doesn't he? Okay, now I have a shell and a starfish. I thought we maybe could put a shell and a starfish here. I mean, I'll cut these out. I might as well use them. There we go. Oh, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's not bad, actually, is it? All right. Starfish and a shell. We've got to keep with the beach theme here. All right. I'm starting to get glue all over me here. just go down. Will I do that? Here we go. Do the regens back. It's because I haven't made this. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I'm just making it up as I go. All right. Don't know about this being a guy card now, but anyway. Oh, my shell fell off. Come on. That'll do. Okay. He's done. All right, so then we're going to go up forward. I'm not going to put anything on the back. I think that's enough. But I've got this little guy here. So this is where I know I cut this. I know I did. That's disappeared on me. I know I cut it. Oh, there it is here. So this little piece along here is 3 5/8 by 5/8. Okay, 3 5/8 by 5/8. The Zany Zoo will definitely work. Absolutely. That's the one I did a stage on with them. Yeah, no, and look, as I show you at the end, anything you've got will work on this. Like I said, I've done flowers on this. So anything will work in your stash. But Zany Crew, yeah, that'll look really cool. All right, so we've got that going. Now, look at him. I like this guy. He looks like he's full of food from the barbecue. So I've got him here, and I've got a picnic basket because I couldn't fit that over there. And I thought, I'm going to put him here. I'm going to have some fun with this. He looks so cute. Okay, and then I actually did an ice cream. I'm not sure if the ice cream will work, but I wanted to make it look like he was holding an ice cream. Me and my stupidness. This is why I love cutesy. I just think you can just play around and have a bit of fun. All right, I'm just going to, with this one here, just be very careful. Don't go and glue it all the way up because you don't want glue up here. It's not going to work then, your little mechanism. And then we've got our picnic basket. I'm just going to put a little bit here. And that's going to go there. Now I've got a little bit of a watermelon. I might just place that there like that, maybe. I actually thought, looks like he's having a watermelon, but that didn't really work. And then I saw, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. He's eating an ice cream. Now, would you guys be upset if I did that? Looks like he's eating an ice cream in his hands. I think that looks cute. Or am I just being silly? I'm not going to stick that on. You tell me if that is okay or not. This is your card because I am going to be spinning the wheel tomorrow. And this is your card. So you tell me if you think the ice cream is a bit ridiculous. I just thought it was a bit of fun. Okay, so tell me if it's definitely the ice cream. Does it look like it's eating it? I don't know. It looks like he's got a full belly and he's very, very happy with himself. Okay, cool. I'm putting the ice cream on, everyone. I just couldn't resist. I was cutting it out and I didn't notice the ice cream. I thought, oh, what would that do? Would that work? Here we go. He's holding it in his hand. Sorry, I'm having fun here. Okay, there we go. So we've got that going. I'm not doing anything here. I think this is busy enough. Okay, and we've got that guy there. Let's do this section here. Now, what have I got left over? I've got little bits and pieces left over. So, all right. I have got this one here. Now, this is the 4th largest in the textured note dies. Again, another staple for me. They are these guys here. They are online exclusives. Lost my rectangles, so these are the next best thing. And this is the 4th largest. So it's this one here that I used, okay? Because that fitted perfectly in here. Okay, so $54 if you are interested in the textured one here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold that down And I'm just going to center this, and I'm just going to make sure that that works when I fold it in. The spin the wheel. So, and this is for anywhere in the world, Melanie, if you comment, and you've been commenting, so thank you. You go in the wheel once, and if you share, you go in the wheel twice. And I do this every week because it's a little bit of fun. I want people to receive some happy mail, and I'd rather it in your hot little hands using it than just sticking it in a box and just not being used. So I'm just going to push you up a little bit here. So that's why I do a wheel, because I want to send some happy mail out. Okay, I'm happy with that being down there like that, because I think it just breaks up those dots. All right, so let's stick that down. It's 30 degrees there. Oh my gosh. Will you please send that heat over? Between you and Melanie, I think we could have a nice hot day tomorrow. You send it over to us. I'm not a fan of winter. But having said that, I can't complain about today. We had sunshine. Even though it was chilly, it was nice. All right, and then again, I just felt that was a bit too plain for me. So I just thought we'd put that across there, and then that will go with this here. That's what I was thinking. So I just thought the continuity. Again, you don't have to decorate the way I've done. I'm an avid crafter, and which means I like detail. Okay, so you don't have to do what I'm doing here. You could go more simple, and I'll show you a more simple card that I did, which I think it's my favorite actually. Mind you, I think this is actually going to be my favorite now. All right, what have I got here? I've got some starfish, and I've got some shell. I've got more watermelon. Oh, those seagulls, we haven't put them on yet. We need to put them on. All right, let's do maybe a little bit funny, that one. I'll just do a starfish and a there we go, just like I did in the other one. Which way did I do it there? I did it there, so I'm going to go the other way, opposite direction, and I'll go this way or something like that. And okay, so I can't very well use the blue shell because I've got the blue gingham. All right, so we go here and maybe tuck you underneath. Now I'm just going to see, I'm just going to see if you are going to see that starfish when I push that up. I don't think you're going to. No, that's okay, cool. And this is where you're going to write. Hate to think what time it is. I think we're longer than crafty hour. I just think I might just go, oh, I'm losing his legs. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that'll do. It's all wet now, so it'll just have to do. It's fine. Okay. So let's go up there like that. I've got little bits left over. So we might be able to put some shells in here. Maybe. But I do have seagulls. And they are from the die, from the sailing boat die. I had to put them on. Oh, there's my other one. Because they've got little seagulls in here in the distance. And I want them looking like, oh, there's food. They're like the seagulls here. 9:15, Kathy. Actually, that's a lot better than what I thought it'd be. So here you go. And I thought, oh, food. You know what seagulls are like here or anywhere. When it comes to food, they can smell it out. So I thought maybe we could put some seagulls on here. I just had to do that. So that's where they came from, if you're wondering. So I'm just grabbing my picky tool. And we're going to do a different one, I think. I was thinking about a different, but if you want to do this one, I'm more than happy. I have enough paper to do the turtles if you want to do the turtles for cut and cuppa. I'm more than happy to do that. I was actually thinking about the turtles, and then my daughter goes, no, do something different. And I thought, oh, okay. Okay, so he's coming into the land. No, I want him over here because he looks like he's about to dive in. He's smelling that food. My imagination's going here. There we go. So I'm more than happy to, there's not many pieces in this. So I'm more than happy to do this one if you wanted to do that. Do the turtles. And then he's coming in for the kill. He wants that fish. Does anyone else get excited by creating scenes? I just love it. All right, and we're just going to go in. Look, he's getting in there. I'm just going to push you down a little bit. He's coming in. There you go. He's coming in for it. All right, I've got these little bits left over. I hate wasting, so I might actually, I place one here. Maybe, no, I've got enough over there. Or maybe I might leave it. Let's just see. You know what? I think I'll leave it. I don't think we need any more of these pieces. So I'm going to leave it. Okay. Let's put our sentiment on. I've done a happy birthday because I thought I was going to do Happy Father's Day because I thought a Father's Day card coming up. I know it's not till September here. But yeah, I just, I thought, well, for you guys, if wherever it's going, I know Father's Day in some countries has been and gone. So I thought maybe I better do happy birthday. But like I said, you can take the sentiment off and put your own on here. So I just thought happy birthday is a nice generic one. And hopefully it will come in handy for you, whoever is going to receive this tomorrow. And this is on black. I thought I would bring in, I was debating about the grey, but I thought let's bring in that black there. So we've got happy birthday. You all want the turtle one. Okay, done deal. That's easy. All right, there's less fussy cutting too. That's probably why you want to do it than what I had it planned before. Okay, all right, there we go. So let's put him on dimensionals. I never use minis, but they're getting a good run tonight. Okay, so I'm putting happy on one side. Pick me, pick me. I don't pick, the wheel picks. Sometimes I think, oh my gosh. I don't know what the wheel thinks at half the time, because sometimes I think, oh yeah, it'll pick this one, and then it keeps going. It slows down and then it sort of keeps going. I might move that up a little bit actually. I don't want the spatula in the way. And then we'll put that going across like so. So again, okay. Gosh, you guys fighting over this. We haven't got Lee on tonight. She usually fights over these sort of things. Actually, I think she would like this because she likes these sort of cards. So we're missing Lee tonight. Okay, and then we'll just go, oh, out of the way, you. Down there like so. All right, and then just glue these pieces. We're nearly there, everyone. Nearly there. I'm just going to put bling on, and then we are finished. I'm not putting twine or anything on here because if this is going to a guy, they don't want twine. All right. So let's get our bling. So we're doing the turtley hexagons. I just had to. Okay. So we've got shaded spruce. I don't know what these, I think that's Pool Party, Granny Apple Green, and soft sea foam. It's really interesting. I'm actually going to use soft sea foam because I think if you go on here, that actually doesn't look like, it looks, you could think it's clear. So this is the part where I find it difficult, is putting the bling on. I dither. So I'm hoping not to do that tonight. So before I do it, I'm just going to decide where I'm going to pop them. Oh, you got someone from here in Perth. Oh, cool. That is cool. Well, you're you're going to be on the wheel, Mel. So I hope you don't mind calling. I always abbreviate everyone's names. I need one here, and I need some over here, maybe up here. So let's have a look. I might do the small ones. I'm just gonna, I like hiding things underneath, so I'm just gonna hide that under here. Oh, not that far. That was a bit, okay. I'm gonna hide that there. And then I was gonna put one over here. There's a bit of a hole over here because we haven't done anything over there. So there's a hole here. And then I need 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, I put one here. I didn't really want to put anything on there. Maybe I might put a little hole under here and do a big one. Maybe. I'll pop one in here. Oh, gosh. Near the seagull. Again, if you don't like where I've placed them, take them off. I'm not going to be offended, not that I would know anyway. Take them off and put them wherever you like. I'm not actually sure I like that. I'm taking that off, everyone. I don't like it. I think I might put one down here and place it underneath. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? No, will I do a bit? No, I'll do a small one. Gosh, Jen. Does anyone else do this? I find the embellishments are so hard to do. Don't think just put it on. Yeah, I know. But if you put the embellishment in the wrong spot, it wrecks where everything is. Okay, so there we have our hidden pop-up flip fun fold. There we go. And we've got our little guy here. Would you like to see my other samples? Okay, let's just put that aside. I'm really happy how that turned out. Okay, so as I was saying to you, I've done flowers in this. Now, I really went overboard on this one with the fussy cutting. All this is all DSP. So this is Secret Garden, okay? And then I've just placed that down. I don't like what I've done there, but, you know, it is what it is. And then we just place that up like that, and there's your flower, okay? I think with this one here, I would have left that off, okay? So there we go. There's that one there, all right? And lucky last is, this is my fave, but I think he's taken over. I actually quite like him. This one here is, I can't remember, it was the designer series paper. I'm not sure. I think this is still available. I did check. But I really love the DSP in this. I love the colours. So this one here is all ephemera. So no fussy cutting or anything like that. And this is from, the Best Wishes is from, let me have a look. This pack here, which is in the annual catalogue, okay? So you've got your blacks and then you've got your whites. So all sorts of cool things in there, sentiments, and that's where that's from. So this one here is that, okay? Now you see I didn't really do much here, but I like that. I think that's quite dainty, but there we go. We've got cupcakes. Isn't it cool? They're cupcakes. So I'm pretty happy with that one. That was my favourite, but I have a feeling my little mate here is going to be my favourite, I think. There we go. Told you I went nuts. So they are, I can't fit them all in. I put them up there, and this is the one that we made tonight. There we go. All right, I'm going to flip you back over. Oh, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, this is what I was supposed to do last week, but yeah, things happened illnesses happened at the Knight household, so we we're waiting on test results now. We'll find out everything's okay, hopefully. So yeah, I love the cake one too. I think it's the colours. I really love the pink and the designer series paper in there. And I just used what I had left over. I'm going to put this out of the way and hopefully I don't bump you like I did a few weeks ago. I bumped you and I dropped you. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, I would love to see pics if you recreate this. Like I said, anything will work with this Funfold, and that's what I love about this. It is very, very, very simple. If you are having a little bit of trouble, message me. I'm here to help you, and yeah, I'm always here, and if you message, I'll reply. Absolutely. So let me know. Send me some pics. we'll love to see some pics. Every time I do a Funfold, you guys send me pics and it really makes my day. So thank you so, so much. Please don't forget free shipping. Free shipping finishes for the South Pacific tomorrow night at midnight. So, because it's Thursday night here at the moment in Melbourne. Thank you everyone for being with me tonight. And this was a bit of a long one tonight, but I think it was worth it, don't you? He's stinking cute. Thank you everyone. Bye.